passing the wine in the middle.
Oh, he's in the middle?
Yeah, put chair in. Hold with your right hand. Put this. No. Put the cup in your right hand. This is the only time you stoop your left. Stretch it out. Say La Ya Shala.
Sorry?
La Ya Shala.
La Ya Shala.
That's it. That's fine. Blow the trumpet. That's all. Sorry. That's it, man. No. That's cool. So again. Like, you want to do this? That's the most you want to do, yeah. No, so we get there. No, we get there. All right, cool. So this is the Sabbath class. We're going to get into the prayers. Then we're going to go to copy. Hold the scroll. Put over your right shoulder. Right, so your right shoulder, yeah. So rise and face to east.
Abanawa,
Shabbat Shemayim,
Kodash,
I.S.U.P.K,
Yahweh,
Malach of Ka,
Taba'ah,
Ratazaka,
I.S.U.P.K,
Ratazaka,
Kawar,
Shemayim,
the
Funlinawa,
Cow,
Yawan,
Wasalakanawa, Kabawafinawa, Kabawafinawa, Wala'ah, Tabaya'inawa,
Banasaya one,
Abba,
Awashaynawa,
Mayan,
right,
Kayan,
Laka,
Hamalakwa,
Waha'ala,
Wahafapara,
the I will love you,
Aman.
In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day, our daily bread, and forgive us our debt, as we forgive our debtors, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
And the prayer for the power of the Hakah. Yahweh. Ba'Hashem Yahawashi. Baba Kushah. The Fundinawa. Hakah. Larapa'ah. Kal Makala. Wakal Madawa. Hakah. Latahar. Hamad Tazariah. Hakah. Lahakuyah. Hamafia. Hakah. Awakawa. Atama Allah. Nagarashan. Ba'Hashem Yahawashi. The water Aman.
In the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahawashi. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. All manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahawashi. Thank you. So be it.
And the blessings, Barakatah Yahweh. Wa Yahawashi. Wa Mayaka Allah. Wa Alahayim. Mata Zabiyah. Allah Wapyahanna. Ha Allah Wapya. Ha Saranyim. Ha Kwatazayanyim. Ha Kayayim. Wa Akwafyim. Yahweh. Ba'Hashem Yahawashi. The water Aman.
In the English, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahawashi, and Michael, and the angel, commanding General Yohanna, the general, the captain, the officers, troopers, and the sisters, Yahweh. In the name of Yahawashi, thank you, so be it.
Psalms 121, Asher Ayanya, Al-Hahaya, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Isaiah, Ma'ayin, Yahweh, Aisha, Shemayim, Wa Aratazah, Al-Latan, Lamawat, Regalka, Al-Yalawam, Shemaka, Hanala'ah, Yalawam, Wala'ah, Yeshan,
Shawama,
Sharama,
Yasha'ala,
Yasha'ala,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Shamaka,
Shamaka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Tazaka,
Tazaka,
Ayan,
Ayan,
Yanyanka,
Yanyanka,
Yawamam,
Yaramam,
Hashamash,
Hashamash,
Ayakayaka,
Ayakayaka,
Wayarak,
Wayarak,
Balayala,
Balayala,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Yashamaka,
Yashamaka,
Makal right,
that's all right,
Yashama,
Yashama,
Afna Pashka,
After Pashka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Yashama,
Yashama,
Taza Afka,
Taza Afka,
Wabawa Aika,
Babawa Aiba,
Ma'aika,
Ma'aika,
Iwalam,
Ma'aik Awalam,
Aman,
Aman. In the English, I'll lift up my eyes to the hills.
I will lift up my eyes to the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help coming from Yahweh,
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot.
He will not suffer thy foot to move.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth
shall
Israel
neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right
The
hand.
sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in.
and thy coming in.
From this time forth,
From this time forth,
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
So be it.
So
So
be
be it.
Psalms 83, Alahayim,
Alahayim,
Al Damayalaka,
Al-Damayalaka,
Al Thakarash,
Al-Thakarash,
Wa Al Tashakwat,
Al-Shashikwat,
Al Kayahana,
Kayahana,
Al Wabyaka,
Al-Wabyaka,
Yahama Yawan,
Yahama Yawan,
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash,
Al Imaka,
Al-Mamaka,
Ya'aya Ramwa,
Ya'ayarama,
Sawada,
Sawada,
Wayata,
Yayata,
Yawa Aikazawa,
Ya'ayatazawa,
Al Tazapa Wanyaka,
Al-Tazabanyaka,
Amawa,
Amawa,
Nakawa,
Nakawa,
Wanyakakidam,
Wamakakidim,
Magaya,
Magaya,
Wala Yazaka,
Wala'ayasaka,
Sham Yasha'ala,
Sham Yasha'ala,
Iwada,
Al-Da,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Nawa Aitazawa,
Nawa'ayatazawa,
Laba,
Laba,
Lakadwa,
Lakadwa,
Al Yaka,
Ayaka,
Baya,
Baya,
Yakarakwa,
Yakarafra,
Alahaya,
Alahaya,
Adawam,
Adawan,
Wa Yashama Alayam,
Wa'yashamanadam,
Mawa'aba,
Mayawaba,
Wahagayam,
Wahagayam,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Wa I'm a one,
Ba'aywa1,
Wa I'm a lak,
Amalak,
Kaleshah,
Harashaf,
I'm Yashabya,
Ayashabya,
Tazawa,
Tazawa,
Gum Ashawa,
God Ashawa,
Nalawa,
Yalawa,
Imam,
Imam,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Zarawai,
Sarawai,
Labanya Lawat,
Zabanya Lawat,
Salah,
Salah,
Aishalaham,
Aishalaham,
Kamadian,
Kamadian,
Kasaya Sarah,
Kasara, Sarah,
Kayabyan,
Kayabyan,
Banakal,
Bayakar,
Koyashwan,
Koyashwan,
Nashabadwa,
Nashabadwa,
Bayandara,
Bayandara,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Daman,
the man,
the Adama,
the Adama,
Shayatamwa,
Tayatamwa,
the Da Yabmawa,
Madaba,
the Da Yabmawa,
Yabda Yabbawa,
Kaira,
Kaira,
because of Bak,
because of what?
because of Bak,
Because of Ba,
because of Zal,
because of Zal,
Manai,
Manai,
Kauna Sayakamwa,
Kanasai Komwa,
Asha,
Asha,
Amawa,
Amawa,
Naya Rasha,
Naya Rasha,
Lanawa,
Nalawa,
Na'awa,
Na'awa,
Alahayam,
Alahayam,
Alahaya,
Alahaya,
Shayatamwa,
Shayatamwa,
Kagalgala,
Kagalgala,
Kakwash,
Kakwash,
Lapanya Raka,
the Pandaraka,
Kaash,
Kaash,
Taba Ayara,
Tamay Ayala,
Wakalaba,
Wakalaba,
Talahat,
Falahat,
Hayam,
Hayam,
Kandaradakma,
Kandalabakma,
Basa Iraka,
Basa Iraka,
Wabasawa Pafka,
Obasawa Kafka,
the Balaham,
Obalaham,
Mala'a,
Mala'a,
Panyaham,
Panyaham,
Kalawan,
Kalawan,
Wayaba Kwashwa,
Bayab Koshwa,
Shamka,
Shamka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Yabashwa,
Yabaswa,
Wayaba Awa,
Bayab Iowa,
Ida Ai,
Ida,
Wayaka Pawa,
Bayab Pawa,
Waya Abadwa,
Bayab Badwa,
Waya the Iwa,
Bayab the Iowa,
Kaya Ata,
Kayata,
Shamka,
Shamka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
the Badka,
the Badka,
All you want,
Iowa,
Alkaha,
Alkahan,
Arataza,
Arataza,
all mine.
oh man. Step forward a little bit. Forward. Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence, O our power.
Keep not thy silence, O thy power,
And hold not thy peace.
and hold not thy peace,
And be not still.
and be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo,
For lo,
thine enemies make a tumult.
thy enemies make a tumult,
And they that hate thee.
and they that hate thee
Have lifted up the head.
have lifted up their head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people,
And have consulted against thine hidden ones.
and have consulted against thy hidden
They
ones.
have said,
They have said,
Come, come, and let us cut them off,
and let us cut them off
from being a nation,
from being a nation.
in the name of Israel,
For the name of Israel,
there be no more in remembrance.
there be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
For they have consulted again.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom,
The tabernacles of Edom,
and the Ishmaelites,
and the
of
Israelites,
Moab,
of Moab,
and the Hagarim,
and the Hagarim,
Gabal and Ammon,
Gabal and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines,
the Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur also is joined with them.
Ashur also joined with them.
They have opened the children of Lot.
They have opened the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah,
do unto them,
do unto them,
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as unto Sisera,
as unto Sisera,
as to Jabin,
and to Jabin,
and the brook of Kison,
and the brook of Isupk,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor,
They became as dung for the earth.
and they became a dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb,
Make their nobles like Oreb,
and like Zeeb.
and like Zayah,
Yea,
yea,
all their princes as Zabah,
all their princes as Sabbath,
and Zalmanah,
and Zalmanah,
who said,
who said,
let us take to ourselves
let us take to
the
ourselves
houses of Yahweh in possession.
the houses of Yahweh in possession.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as the summer before the wind,
as the summer before the wind,
and the fire that burneth for wood,
as the fire that burneth the wind,
as the flame that setteth the mountains on fire.
as the flame that sets the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest,
So persecute them with thy tempest,
and make them afraid of thy storm.
and make them afraid of thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded
let them be confounded
and troubled forever.
and troubled forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone is Yahweh,
whose name alone is Yahweh,
art the Most High
are the Most High
over all the earth.
over all the earth.
So be it.
So be it.
Right. The curses, right? Curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh,
Blessed are you, Yahweh,
King of heaven and earth,
King of heaven and earth,
and all things living.
and all things living.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of Yahweh
in the
Shai,
name of Yahweh Shai,
listen to us now,
listen to us now,
right now.
right now.
Send evils and curses,
Send evils and curses,
and punishment and destruction
and punishment and destruction
to the heathen
to the heathen
that speak against us,
that speak against us,
thy prophets,
thy
the
prophets,
teachers,
the
the
teachers,
princes,
the princes,
the priests,
the priests,
the Israelite brothers,
the Israelite brothers,
and the schools.
and the schools.
Send evils and curses,
Send evils and curses,
and punishment and destruction
and punishment and destruction
to the heathen,
to the heathen,
and shake loose the treasure
and shake loose the treasure
of the rich of Israel,
of the rich of Israel,
that refuse to give to the school,
that refuse to give to the school,
force their riches
force their riches
to enter into thy
to
sanctuary.
enter into thy sanctuary.
Send evils and curses,
Send evils and curses,
and punishment and destruction
and punishment and
to
destruction
the Edomites,
to the Edomites,
and the nations,
and the nations,
and their drug dealers,
and the drug
the
dealers,
court system,
the court system,
prison system,
the prison system,
Planned Parenthood,
Planned Parenthood,
all the governments of our enemies,
all the governments of our enemies,
Amalek synagogues and armies,
Amalek synagogues and armies,
Roman Catholic Church,
Roman Catholic Church,
the Pope,
the Pope,
Islam,
Islam,
Christianity,
Egyptology,
militia,
militia,
Ku Klux Klan,
Ku Klux Klan,
Aryan Nation,
every nation,
skinheads, Komatazi,
Komatazi,
the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space program, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street, open up the internet, and the airways, the cable access channels, the radio channels, and convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us, and bring swift destruction to all the heathens that stand in the way, or try to stop us from broadcasting your word throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues, cause them to go to and fro through the earth, and consume them. Let the plague shake the house of the thief, and the murderer. Let Yahweh shine. Michael and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers, and punish all the heathens that come up against us, as we speak thy word, call it to be known by all, that it is the angels that have done it, Call it to be spread through the media.
Call it to be spread through the media.
Throughout the whole world.
Throughout the whole world.
Call them to shake up thy coming.
Call them to shake up thy coming.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you always.
Thank you always.
So be it.
So be it.
Right, everyone take a seat. Put it down. What drinks are like?
Come on, sir. It's good.
Four right there. Where we at?
Deuteronomy 31.
Bear me a second. Right. Stop your guys. Fill in for me, please, while I get ready.
Come on.
No, I mean, just say something, Mike.
Shalom. I.S.U.P.K. I'm the command in GEN.YAHANNA. Started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Understand? The I.S.U.P.K. is not affiliated with any other group
That's right.
and has been established since 1969. Thakam, Lakar, Laham, Wa'a, Thawa, Tha, Nawak, Yanawa, Atham.
So read that Deuteronomy 31 and 1, all right? Break it down, Shamgar, if you could.
Deuteronomy 31 verse 1. And Moses went and spoke these words unto all Israel. And he said unto them, I am 120 years old this day. Go and read them. I can no more go out and come in. Also, the Lord hath said unto me, thou shalt not go over this Jordan. The Lord thy God, he will go over before thee, and he will destroy these nations from before thee. So this is Moses, Marshall, and he's saying to the children of Israel, he's of a great age, as we just read, and he's telling the children of Israel, we shouldn't go over to the Jordan and cross over at this time, because he said the Most High is going to destroy our enemies for us, and when the Lord is with Israel, the Lord will destroy our enemies for us.
That's right.
And thou shalt possess them, and Joshua, he shall go over before thee, as the Lord hath said. So Joshua, at that time, he was head in charge, because Moses was old and of age, but he couldn't go fight these battles and wars. Joshua was the young man at that time who was commanding the armies of Israel. And go back and read that again, so read that again about the destroying the enemies. The Lord thy God, he will go over before thee, and he will destroy these nations from before thee, and thou shalt possess them. We shall possess them. You understand? When we are in our power, when we serve the Lord as we are supposed to, as we're commanded to, then the Lord will fight our battles for us, and he will deliver our enemies into our hands. Read. And Joshua, he shall go over before thee, as the Lord hath said. Read. And the Lord shall do unto them as he did in Sion. He shall do unto them as he did in Sion, because while we conquered those nations. That's right. Read. And to Og, kings of the Amorites, and unto the land of them whom he destroyed. And the Lord shall give them up before your face, that you may do unto them according unto all the commandments which I have commanded you. So according to all the commandments I have commanded, so we will possess them. So once we take over their cities and rule over their lands, we would do according to what our Lord dictates. We won't go outside that. It's not going to do like how GMS says, how we're going to rape them now. That's not what we do. Even in war, we still have laws that we keep. That's right. We're honorable people that the Lord has chosen. We still have laws within the bounds of war. Read. Be strong and of good courage. Fear not, nor be afraid of them. For the Lord thy God, he it is that doth go with thee. The Lord is with us. Like I said before, when we're righteous and we're keeping the Lord is always with our armies of Israel. So he will always stand with us in battle, no matter how many men that we split up against, no matter what kind of multitude we're up against. The Lord, if the Lord is with you, you will always be victorious. That's right. That's right. He will not fail thee, nor forsake thee. And Moses called unto Joshua and said unto him in the sight of all Israel, be strong and of good courage, for thou must go with this people unto the land which the Lord hath sworn unto their fathers to give them. To the land which was sworn to our fathers, understand, to give them, because we are the inheritance of the earth. I mean, there's many lands, obviously our land is Yasha'Allah, but we have many inheritance of the earth that is supposed to be ours. Remember, the Lord created the earth and heavens for us. That's right. Read. And thou shalt cause them to inherit it. And the Lord, he it is that doth go before thee. He will be with thee. Like you, I think over 7. No, 7 off. So I Madiam, now I'm going to come forward, yeah? Be on your side. What do you go? Kawan, Bamba Yamyan, Banya Shala.
Kawan, Banya Yamyan, Banya Shala.
Kawan, Bamba Yamyan, Banya Shala. You go sit down.
So verse 8. Wayah okay. Waya Hawa Hahalak La Panika Hawa Yahawa Imad La I.S.U.P.K Lawa Ya Isupk La Thayara Wala Tahaf. So I can bear me a minute. Verse 9. Waya Kathab Masha Atha Hatha Wara Ha Waya Ayam Atha Arawan Aaron Barayaf Yahweh Wa'al Kal Zakwanya Yasha'ala Israel. Verse 10. Waya Tazawa Mashav Moses our run La Amar Hakwatazar Makwatazar Mabashai Shana Bama Aid Shanaf Hasha Masha Kaga Hasa Kawaf. Verse 11. Baba Wa'a Kal Yasha'ala Lara Awaf Athar Panya Yahweh Alahayaka Bama Kwam Ashar Yabaka Thakura'a Athar Hatha Raha Hazar Af Nagar Kal Yasha'ala Ba'a Zanayam Hakwa Hal Athar Ha'aim Ha'a Nashayim Waha Nashayim Wahatap Wagara Ashar Basha Rayak La Amayin Yasha Ma'aiwa Wala Ma'aiwa Yal La Wama Waya Awa Atha Yahawa Alahayakam Waya Ma'a La Ai Shawaf Atha Kal the Baya the Ha the Wayara Ha Hazaa. Verse 13. Wabanayam Asha La'a Ya Da'aiwa Yasha Ma'ai Wala Amadaya La Ya Ra'a Atha Yahawa Alahayakam Kal
Salak.
When all Israel, verse 10, and Moses commanded them, saying, at the end of every 7 years, in the solemnity of the year of release, in the Feast of Tabernacles, when all Israel is to come to appear before the Lord thy God, in the place which he shall choose, thou shalt read this law before all Israel in their hearing.
That's the hearing. So every so after every what's it 7 months, 7 years, like we come together. We keep the Feast of Tabernacles, man, because we remember our foremothers and forefathers in the wilderness, man. So like if you read it.
Verse 12, gather the people together, men and women and children, and thy stranger that is within thy gates, that they may hear, that they may learn and fear the Lord.
So the stranger that is within the gate in this context is the brothers that don't live in that city, or the brothers that don't live or are not from that tribal area, because you have Benjamin, you have Yehuda, you got Judah in one area, but a brother could come from I.S.U.P.K and he may come over, and that's the stranger that was within the gate.
That's right.
You know?
That they may learn to fear the Lord thy God, as ye live in the land, whether you go over to Jordan to possess it. And the Lord said unto Moses, behold, the days approach that thou must die. Wow. Call Joshua and present yourself in the tabernacle.
So the day is a day that Moses was going to die. So I'm saying he's of a great age, of an old age, and he's going to call up. He told him, he's been commanded to call up Moses. I mean, Joshua to come and take charge of the nation at that time. You know.
God, call Joshua and present yourselves in the tabernacle of the congregation, that I may give him a charge. And Moses and Joshua went and presented themselves in the tabernacle of the congregation.
Next one now, yeah.
Cool.
Next.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Parashah Bun Yum Bun Yash'Allah.
Parashah Bun Yash'Allah.
Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai Barakatam.
Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai Barakatam.
Wait. Yeah, Deuteronomy 31. Start 15.
All right, Deuteronomy 31 and 15. Wayara Yahweh Ba'ahal Ba'ai Mawad Ainawa Wayai. Sorry, Way. Afaya, Panya, Maham, Wahaya, La'akal. What it is Wama'ai after Wa, Ra'ai Watha, so Ra'awaf, Rabah, with Rabah Wa'af, Watazar, Rawatha, Wa'amar, Kayawam, Hahawa, Ha'al, Ail, Kaya, Ayak, Alahaya, Bakwa, Rabaya, Matazar, Awanaya, Hara'ai, Watha, Ha'a is Ha'ala. Verse 18. Wa'a, like Wa'anakya, Hasa, Thara, Asa, Thayara, Panya, Baya is Bayawam, Hahawa, Ail, Kal, Hara'ai, Asha, Aishaha, Kaya, Panya, Al, Alahayakum, Ak, Rayam, 19, Waya, Ta'a, Kaf, Kawo, Lakum, Af, Hasha'ai, Ra'a, Haza'af, Walamat is Walamad, Af, Banya, Yashra Allah, Shayama, Ba, Panyahum, Lama'aiwa, Taha, Ya'a, Laya, Hasha, Raya, Haza'af, La'ai, Babanaya, Yashra'ala. Which verse? Verse 20. 21. Kaya, Abaya, Anawa, Al, Ha'a, sorry, Ha'a Adama, Asha, Nasha, Bai Ayaf, La'aba, Thaya, like La'a, Thayawa, Zabaf, Kalab, Wadabash, Wa'akal, Washabai, Wadashwa, Wapana, Al, Alahayakum, Akrayam, Wa'ai Badwam, Wana, Tazar, Wanaya, Wahapa, Af, Barayathya, 21. Wahayaha, Kaya, Thamatazar, Awar, Athwa, Ra'ai, Watha, Rabawaf, Watazar, Rawaf, Wa'aim, Natha, Hasha'ai, Ra'a, Haza'af, Lapanyawa, La'ai, Kaya, La'a, Thasha, it is Thashakak, Mapaya, Zara'aiwa, Kaya, Yada'ai, Thaya, Af, Yatazar, Rawa, Ashar, Hawasha, Aisha, Hayawam, Bata, Ra'am, Abaya, Nawa, Al, Ha'aratza, Ashar, Nashabai, Thaya. 31 and 15.
Cool.
Deuteronomy 31 and 15. Yeah. And the Lord appeared in the tabernacle.
So when they called up Moses and Joshua, the Lord appeared in the tabernacle.
In the pillar of a cloud.
In the pillar of a cloud, because that's how the Most High came at that time. Came in the pillar of cloud, which is what we call a chariot today.
That's right.
And
in the pillar of the cloud stood over the door of the tabernacle.
Mm-hmm.
And the Lord said unto Moses, behold, thou shalt sleep with thy fathers.
So the Most High Power said to Moses, he said, you're going to sleep with your fathers because of your greatness of age. And your time is kind of coming to an end now.
And this people will rise up and go her orin after the gods of the strangers of the land, where either they go to be among them, and will forsake me and break my covenant.
So talk about children of Israel, we'll go astray from our laws as we keep on doing, if you know what I'm saying, because that's the rebellion that we have among our people. So like, you know,
which I made with them. Then my anger shall be kindled against them in that day, and I will forsake them, and I will hide my face from them, and they shall be devoured, and many evils and troubles shall befall them, so that they will say in that day, are not these evils come upon us, because our God is not among
so
us?
the Most High is saying that our people will rebel against the laws that is taught, you understand, that Moses brought to them, and they will forsake the law. And in that time, when they do that, and they understand that the judgment for those things comes upon them, they will say, so can you read that again, Slucky? That last bit.
Yeah. Are not these evils come upon us, because our God is not with us?
They will say that because our God is not with us. They will see in their wickedness, they will understand and recognize that it's because of their wickedness why that these troubles are coming upon them.
That's right. Verse 19, now therefore write ye this song for you, and teach it unto the children of Israel. Put it in their mouths, that this song may be a witness for me against the children of Israel.
So he's commanded them to write this. He's going to tell them about this song that he's going to give to the children of Israel to remind them and to mark them of the wickedness that will befall them if they don't keep the law of the Most High. So read on.
No, sir. For when I shall have brought them into the land which I swear unto their fathers, that floweth with milk and her honey.
So when he brings us into the land which was promised unto our father, which is our homeland, Jerusalem, and the milk and honey is talking about is the abundance of things that we will get, not literally milk and honey, but it's the abundance of things that you know the land will be full of nutrients and full of nurture that we will gain from, you know what I'm saying, being in our homeland. So like, you know.
And they shall have eaten and filled themselves and waxen fat. Then will they turn unto other gods and to serve them and to provoke me and break my covenant. And it shall come to pass, when many evils and troubles shall before them, that this song shall testify against them as a witness.
So also is saying that when they do, because he knows our people are going to rebel, and when they do, this song that he's going to give to Moses and Joshua, this song will be a witness. This song was something that should be known and taught in Israel, that they will witness that, you know, in their wickedness, they will feel and they will understand why they suffer. They will suffer at that time.
That's right. For it shall not be forgotten out of the mouths of their seed. For I know their imagination, which they go about even now, before I have brought them into the land which I swear.
The Most High saying he knows his people, and that's why he's given Moses these instructions, because he knows his people is going to rebel. He knows they're going to go into idolatry as they've done aforetime. He knows his people. That's what Most High is saying. So.
Yes.
And with that's it.
That's the class. Abad Shabbat, Ahmadim, Barak, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shabbat, Yajamata, class dismissed.
No, it's just listening. You're right.
Yeah.